Hi and welcome to Night of the Jumps here in Cologne, Germany for the 6th round of the FIM Freestyle Motocross World Championships. Only 48 hours ago, we were in the major port city of Wuhan in China. With 11 million people, there is a rich tradition and a lot of culture, and it's always special for the Night of the Jumps riders to turn up and ride there. Although the riders do love the travel, there is the other side of the coin, and it is a competition with 24 hours of flying. The wind, it's an outdoor arena, there are chances for the riders to make some mistakes. One rider who did have an issue with the situation was Philip Podmol. He had a great run, but when he went for that California roll, the rotation was just so slow and he ended up taking a dirt sample. The night didn't get much better for the Czech Republic riders. Peter Pilart also went down when he attempted the flare on his double up, and unfortunately he also tasted the dirt. Then it was Pat Bowden's turn from Australia. He had a pretty good run, but unfortunately he was riding almost a completely stock bike with stock suspension. He landed the first jump of the double-double line and then just decided to park his Yamaha YZ250 on the next ramp. Some riders got used to the course quicker than others, and that is our top two riders on the leaderboard, Michael Malero and Luke Ackerman. In qualification, Michael Malero brought out his best work. He had a super clean run, a big flare, California roll. He had clean landings, he had a lot of variety in his run, and it's exactly what the judges need to tick all the boxes. Next up, it was time for Luke Ackerman, and while Luke put together a very aggressive run with some of the biggest tricks, like that double backflip, it was the style and the landings that hurt his score. He had a 360, it was a little bit weak. He had 3 different versions of a tsunami backflip, and the judges punished him for that. And in the end, even though Luke had that double backflip, it wasn't enough to secure the win, so he took 2nd place going into the final round. Now it appears Michael Malero has developed a formula to take down Luke's aggressive style, even including a double backflip. Freestyle motocross is not just one best trick, and Luke Ackerman came out in the final as the 2nd last rider, and he stomped some huge tricks like the 360, the surfer to tsunami backflip, and then he did a double backflip in the middle of his run. Pulling out that trick, Luke absolutely confused everybody. The crowd were going off. The riders and the judges had no idea what he would do for the double up. He then lined up in front of the 15-meter super kicker. He put his flip levers up. It was then time to go into a double backflip. It got a little bit squirrely and he threw out a knack-knack, a trick never before seen at Night of the Jumps in competition. While Luke was throwing out his huge run, Michael Malero was sitting in the gate, watching on. As he saw the 2 double backflips thrown in a run, he thought he almost had no chance to win, so he changed his game plan and went for a super safe run to try and make sure he still picked up points for 2nd position in the World Championship leaderboard. He came out and threw down a huge run, lazy boy backflip, a flare with the knack-knack, and it was just enough to hold that 2nd position coming into this event here in Cologne. We're back in Cologne. Inside the Lanxess Arena, the riders will feel more safe and more comfortable to go for their biggest tricks. For Michael Malero and Luke Ackerman, after a 6-month break, they've learned some new tricks, and they promise if they're feeling comfortable, they'll throw them down this weekend. It's going to be one hell of a battle for the leaderboard. Let's see what they're going to do this weekend here in Cologne.